Give us a wave, Moo. Wave. Wave. On the way to London. Here we go, come on then. Billy dee. You're going to ask the man for the ticket. One adult, one child to Birmingham, please.
I don't know what to say.
Miserable. We'll find a seat. Is this normal? You got breakfast to come? Look. Well, you order it anyway because you got it. Well, I am. I'll eat yours.
Okay, you can eat yours.
Or you can eat it later.
These are nice, they're stiff.
Oh yes, so it doesn't slide onto your lap. Give us a wave. Say hello, mummy. You can have whatever you want, you have to ask her. Give us a wave. Happy face. Oh. Hey? The grey line, not the black one.
Not the black.
The grey. Where are we now then?
I don't know.
Where are we, Moo? Do you think London?
Yeah. But I'm not quite
I think this is London, Euston.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Smile. Kiss a smile. Dee 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 dee. There's Auntie Judy. There's Auntie Judy. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
That's good. Bye.
See you later.
Have fun.
Bye bye.
We're not active.
Where are we going? Oh look, London Eye. Way out. Oh, where are you going? Oh, it's going down that one. It said way out. That one. Oh, there's another way out. Way out. Way out, man. Way out. Where is London Eye? Look what you're doing on the floor. Oh, there's the eye, and there's the Moo. What are we walking towards? London Eye!
It's nice. It's not. It feels high. Because it is high. Oh, you couldn't hide. Which one are we going on? I?
A for the eye and 2 for the boat.
Okay.
A for the eye. Where's the eye? Where's A?
I is that way. This is entrance side.
Entrance. Come on, I don't want to film you walking up, you dozy mare. Come on, Daddy.
Well, we're going on the island.
We're going to get in the boat.
On the tornado. We're going in slow.
It's a city cruise.
You don't know.
Oh.
I want to
Who's
get
on
to
the
the top.
eye?
I just want to get to the top.
You just want to get to the top. Getting there is half the fun, isn't it? Just went wheeze up to the top and wheeze back down. It would be much fun. Have a look out there.
I'll tell you when we get on the boat.
Oh.
That screen's on, look, you can see it.
Oh yeah. It tells you everything. It tells you what you're looking at. You touch them all, it tells you what they are.
And you can move it around as well.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
So you can point it to what you're pointing to.
Is that like the one in front?
I think. Wait, I don't know.
Yeah. Have a swing round, let's see what else you can see. We're going over the high point now, man. There it is. Probably high. Very misty. Need to look out this side.
Are we at the highest?
Yeah, we are the highest now. We're at the high point now. How'd you go? Da, 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 da. Oi! Is it too dark to see in the 3D, 4D experience? Hello!
And we know there's bubbles.
A big screen.
Oh god. It's about to start. Daddy, it's about to start. Daddy, it's about to start.
It's about to start. Golden Jubilee bridges. You did? You just tripped. You tripped over. You're looking over the bridge. Look at that ice cream.
Mine only.
Here's Moo on the boat, waiting to pull away. Auntie Julie! Scary face, ultimate close-up. Look at that nose.
Walk across, and the one just behind us, the one we just went under, Westminster Bridge, that's for the House of Commons, that's why it's in green. Now before I talk more about that, I originally made this in a competition for the Sunday Times newspaper. And it was a competition to build a new landmark for the millennium to mark the 2000 year. But the competition got cancelled before they could make this a reality, and so they went to the company British Airways, who gave them £75 million to build the London Eye.
How much?
And you can see it stands with 32 fully enclosed capsules for the 32 different boroughs of London. However, they're numbered up to 33. Now that's because we miss off a particular number, number 13, deemed to be an unlucky number for some. And we'll explain that in just a bit. I'll tell you why that's the case. But the Coca-Cola London Eye was only supposed to stay here for around about 2 years. However, it made back that £75 million in its first 5 years, so therefore they decided to keep it after that. And it's become such a huge landmark in London that our skyline wouldn't be the same without it. Explain about that on the way back, because on your right hand side now we have the Royal National Theatre. Our Royal National Theatre is done in a brutish architecture style, and Prince Charles actually said that it looks like the back end of a nuclear power plant when it was first built. he obviously wasn't too big of a fan. But do not be alarmed by this rather strange aesthetic, because the interior is absolutely fantastic. So we have some remarkable shows that go on there that have gone on to have West End runs, such as Warhorse and The Curious Incident of a Dog in the Night Time. Because the original was actually burned down in 1666 by the Great Fire of London.
Everybody knows about that.
Everybody knows
The
about
Great
it.
Fire of London swept through, destroying around about 80,000 homes, because everything was made of wood and thatched roofs, which became outlawed after the massacre of the North Side.
Very expensive to live in.
But if you see the one standing there now, it was built in 1701 by a man named Sir Christopher Wren, who was tasked with rebuilding London after the fire. And you can see a cross on top of that. Well, in his original design plans, he actually wanted a big, giant, golden pineapple. What? Very confusing. The reason for this was because back in those days, pineapples used to represent vast wealth and prosperity. Because if you wanted to get yourself a pineapple, you have to sail overseas yourself, which would cost you around about £4,000 to make the journey and get the pineapple. So only the wealthiest had it. So Christopher Wren wanted to represent best wealth and prosperity. However, the church said no and made him put a cross on top. And it's a very good job that they did, because during the Blitz, the Germans deliberately avoided St Paul's Cathedral because of this religious factor. But you can see that he did get his way with the pineapple factor, because you can see a few little golden ones on the sides there, on the little towers. Have to deal with getting wet, as they don't allow umbrellas in there. But you'll see the site of the original Shakespeare's Globe coming up on the right in a moment. But the reason why they had to create a replica was because the original was actually destroyed when a very clever actor set off a live cannon in a production of Henry VIII, which set the whole building on fire and burnt it to the ground, because it hit the roof. So clearly, he wasn't the brightest spark, and he definitely got fired. But the original site of Shakespeare's Globe is coming up on the right. You see this big building, which says the words FT on it. This is the Financial Times building. I know, riveting. This is where the Shakespeare's Globe used to stand. And the way you know that as well is because also on the right hand side, this pub called the Anchor Pub, one of the oldest ones, it used to be called the Bankside Tavern. This is where Shakespeare's actors used to have their dressing rooms. We've had many famous clientele have drinks there, like Dr. Johnson, who wrote the dictionary, Samuel Pepys. We've had all sorts. Stood here for around about 200 years on this spot. And they do a lovely fish and chips as well. Thanks. Porcupine, we have Darth Vader's helmet. So, if anyone's got any nicknames for it, feel free to let me know afterwards.
What do you call it, man? Sebastian.
But yes, straight ahead of us now, we have Tower Bridge. Tower Bridge was built in the year 1894, and it was done after there was a huge need for a bridge in this side of London, because there used to be around about 12,000 ships docked here at any time. It's a cantilever, oh not cantilever, that's the London Eye. It's a vascular bridge, which means that it opens in the centre to allow larger ships to come through. Those bascules used to open around about 14 times a day. However, they now only open, they don't even open that a week really, so most times. If you wanted to see when Tower Bridge was going to open, then go and have a look for you. And it's never actually jammed in its history, except for its opening ceremony.
Do you see the glass bits when you walk through and see people up there?
Are you there tomorrow?
Now, there's a tradition, you have to wave at people on Tower Bridge in the hope of getting a wave back. Because you get 5 years good luck. So get those waves in. There we are, we had a few back, fantastic. Now the superstition for this is that